Come, sit with me for a while. The fire's warm tonight, and I have something I want to tell you. There was once a young traveler who stood at the base of a great mountain. She had heard stories of its peak, how the air up there was so clear you could see the whole world unfold beneath you. She wanted more than anything to stand at that summit. But when she looked up, she couldn't even see the top, just endless rock disappearing into cloud. And something in her chest tightened. How could someone like me ever climb something so vast? For a long while, she simply stood there, watching, waiting, as if the mountain might shrink or she might suddenly grow wings. Neither happened. An old man passed by, walking slowly, a worn staff in his hand. He didn't look up at the peak at all. His eyes stayed low, on the ground just ahead of him. "You're not even looking at the top," she said. He smiled, the kind of smile that comes from years of quiet understanding. "The top isn't where the climbing happens," he said. "It happens right here. One stone, one breath, one step." She didn't understand, not fully, but she took a step anyway, then another. The mountain didn't get smaller. The peak stayed hidden in the clouds, just as far away as before. But something else changed. Her mind stopped reaching for the whole climb and settled instead on just this moment, this foothold, this breath. Days passed like this. Some mornings her legs ached and her spirit felt thin, worn down like old cloth. On those days, she wanted to look up, to measure how far she still had to go, and every time she did, the weight of it nearly stopped her. So instead, she learned to keep her eyes low. Not because the peak didn't matter, but because the only ground she could ever actually stand on was the ground beneath her feet, right now. Slowly, without her quite noticing, the traveler became someone new. Not because of one bold leap, not because of some grand burst of courage, but because she showed up again and again, for one small step at a time. And then, quietly, almost without ceremony, the ground leveled. The wind grew still. She looked up, and there was no more mountain above her, only sky. She had reached the top. But strangely, that wasn't the part she remembered most. What she remembered, what stayed with her for the rest of her life, were the thousands of small, unremarkable steps that carried her there. The mornings she didn't feel like continuing, but continued anyway. The moments she stopped measuring the mountain and simply moved. So if there's something vast standing in front of you tonight, a dream, a change, a fear you can't yet see the other side of, don't measure the whole mountain. Not tonight. Just find the one small step in front of you and take it. That's all a mountain has ever really asked of anyone.